FALCONS PH versus ONIC ESPORTS. ESL Snapdragon Pro Series.
And try to shut him down as fast as possible, but we'll leave it to the players to play that game and walk the talk. Gideon and Leo's game 3, baby.
Let's jump right into it here. After the equalization, only one of these teams are going to be walking away with at least 2 points in the bag to try and qualify for the playoffs here with our Porcelain Heroes ready to go. Let's jump right into it because, again, it's going to be an early leash for Kyle TZ.
Picture perfect. I think Game 3, both teams have already learned up to this point what they should and shouldn't do in their draft. And despite the Hilda still being big, I think it being paired with the Khalid makes sense. Like, where will... I'm thinking like 5-6 minutes forward, right? Where's Ogwen gonna hide?
Exactly.
There's very few places for you to stay where neither Lutfi nor Keyboy won't check.
Well, that, and also the fact that at least there's somebody to legitimately threaten Few. You don't have to kind of throw bodies. Keyboy can just press one button and force it out.
Dear Lord, there's a start. Bouncing ball by Ogwen to get out of harm's way. Few committing to the flicker, and he wants to wave, but he's down to like a third of his health.
Repeat of game number 1. I mean, he did lose his battle spell very early on prior to the 3 minutes end. He might just lose out some EXP. Oh, they're freezing it on him as well.
Oh, that's dirty. He's gonna miss 3 waves worth of minions. Kyle TZ here waiting in the wings. Ogwen waiting to get blasted. All right, they'll share. Kyle TZ trying to take down Sans. Not gonna happen, says Keyboy.
Yeah, feels bad situation there for sure. Lutfi's gonna take a bit of damage here, but even so, Few is a little bit behind on EXP, and Sans gets a free reset off of this. So he's on tempo. And I think right now the game is all about finding the tempo in the matchup. Ogwen needs to kind of squeeze his ways into the side lanes to try and create opportunities for Team Falcons to keep control over this game. And this is what I'm talking about. Catch them off guard, and Keyboy finally gets punished.
Nice catch by Idol ng mga kids here, putting Team Falcons up by 500 gold just in time as the turtle spawns, and it's the Falcons first.
This time, he can steal a camp away from Kyrie. Few doing a good job, and here comes the steal on the opposite end as Lutfi ends up being fish food for Team Falcons. They trade 1 for 1 so far, but nobody is able to touch this turtle for free. We have to keep up, because as of right now, I'm assuming that Kyle understands that if they trade spells, Kyrie's most likely going to come out on top, knowing that Keyboy is going to be there a lot sooner than his reinforcements.
That's right, and his reinforcements, that being Ogwen, has to consider, I'm more of a team fighter. I can't babysit. Babysitting ain't what a big bouncing ball does. It takes down dudes. And now he's stretching, finds nobody. Keyboy sidestepping it, bouncing ball, keeping dudes in check. Oh, this turtle must be so pissed off right now. Like, come on, somebody take me!
That's what turtles want.
Yeah, he wants to give the buff and shield.
He does. Right now, finds one.
Massive hog, plus the feathered airstrike. Lutfi barely alive, and he does go down. Kyle TZ gets him. Raging Sandstorm coming through. Super Marco with a blast, point blank to the face. Keyboy falls, and now Kyrie down the barrel of a loaded gun. Super Marco lets him go. Ain't no energy for the Death Sonata. All right, Keyboy coming in with the Raging Sandstorm down to 0 health as Kyle TZ pops him. Summon Force dropped in by Savero, so that's a clear no-go. The Retribution said, and Kyrie in trouble. He does dash through, surge through that thick wall. Last moment could have been great to finish off Kyrie, but ONIC Esports are going to save themselves. Few gets blasted by Sans.
Yeah, this is really a battle of the mid laners, right? How many plays can each of these mid laners make with the feathered airstrike? And so far,
I mean, look at this. He's inches away from Sans, but Sans can't see him.
Yep. That's how you should be playing this, especially in these scenarios. And not to... Oh,
the flicker, jumping ult, and the collapse. Sans goes down. Another will fall here in Keyboy. And point blank, the feathered airstrike and the rondos pushing away ONIC Esports. Another turtle scored here by Team Falcons, the last of Game 3.
A beautiful engage coming in from Ogwen's side. I love the fact that he waited until the very last second to actually make that flicker happen. I felt like Sans knew exactly what he was doing too, but it's a matter of, can I react faster?
Yep, I'm pretty sure Sans, his eyes and his head knew what to do. It's just the mechanics of the game did not allow him to get out of there. Slow motion moment.
Help, please. Savero at this point, 2 items already complete. He's going to need that Holy Crystal before you're expecting him to do some big damage, but
Flap easy here. Gets out still. Feathered airstrike, the punish coming in from Kyrie's inertial jump. He thought that there was nobody there, but Kyle Teasy finishes the job.
At this point, we need to know, how many stacks does this man have? I'm going to assume he's around 18 stacks, assuming that he's continuously, farmed up the loot. Like, oh, what he's doing right now!
Nice jump on the loot B, the punish. He was just checking bushes, but Team Falcon wasn't having any of it. Tier 1 goes down. A stolen purple buff as well. And look at the back, Keyboy caught out.
Oh, who thought it was a good idea to make Badang stun 1 second?
Look at all the fist crack! San survives though, but just barely. It comes over Marco to finish what they all started.
Jeez, he caught him mid-animation as well. On that first dash, was able to lock him off, force out the second one after stunning him. Woof! This disruptor coming in, flapped easy. Disgusting.
All right. As Team Falcons pressure mid, check out top lane. Kyrie has been working quietly, silently, taking down tier 2. Away from Team Falcons. Oh, look at the Lord!
Oh!
Kyrie, talk about a silent assassin! The Sky King isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. They take down Kyle and they take the Lord.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, Twilight Armor purchase coming in from Ovid. Interesting optimization.
All right, in comes the Sonics, crashing through another Raging Sandstorm spent in. Down
Wow!
shut down by the Sky King. Few flickering away. This might be it. Double kill by Kyrie. They're in trouble. Team Falcons Esports, the hunter becomes the hunted. Down goes Ogwin, it's just 2. Kyle and Flap. Down goes Sans. Can Kyle Teasy clean up? Kyrie going up in the heel on that hold sever. And now they're backing off. Kyle Teasy holding this bush. Oh, that was a catastrophe, disaster for Falcons, down to just 1,000 gold ahead.
Ooh, Joy, max items as well. It's devastating.
Yep. Ranger. Oh, well, they did shut down the Skypiercer now. The Lord getting blitzed out here, down to 1/10 of its health. In comes one jump. Kyle Teasy takes it. The failed Raging Sandstorm. Kyle Teasy traded out for Sans. And now they back off happy with their win.
Oh boy.
1,000 ahead they're making with this Lord take, and they're marching down mid. Look at this, it's the same combo. Keyboy and Kyrie in that lower quarter. Feathered airstrike by Few, clearing the waves, and leading Lord up to the top lane?
Yep, that's the way. Just delay it. Delay it as much as you can. It does get the initial mid one, which is great. I love the idea of the way that they've delayed this perfectly because they lose no inhibitors, and Kyrie gets to live as he's already distracted the attentions of Falcons, knowing they don't have the feathered airstrike. Great decisions on this defense for a team lineup and composition that isn't exactly great at high ground to begin with.
What you call the Delta split. ONIC Esports use their bodies and their resources to defend successfully. A Rage Sandstorm from the back. Loot B very low. Sans as well. And now they're going to have to use what they have left. Keyboy very low. Doesn't have any mortality left. Salmon forced by Zavero. Dropped in. Defensive maneuvers by ONIC. Keeps their inhibitors.
You know, as we see this game progress,
All right. The jump in and the ult. Throwing Loot B up against the wall. Just enough of an effort to take down inhibitor. Gideon, you were saying?
I was saying the Keyboy, as we've seen the Raging Sandstorm come out, how often do you see him use the Raging Sandstorm to cancel out the Feathered Airstrike? I feel like most of the time the Feathered Airstrikes are coming out on off timings.
Keyboy is a world championship caliber player. It's just in that moment he's also thinking about like a dozen other things.
Honestly, this game is quite the chess match between both of these teams, right?
Roamer specifically.
Roamer specifically, as well as the mid laners. I think the junglers have
He gets hit with the ult, and the Raging Sandstorm canceled out, flicker to the side, caught out by Flap Teasy, another feathered airstrike, blast in. One, Keyboy gets the immortality pop, Loot B gonna fall as well. The defensive Salmon Force once again does not get the job done. One more, Ogun with the jump, committing the flicker this time around. 3 members of ONIC left, 2 free pickoffs for Team Falcons.
Oh, it's too tough. It's too tough. The shield coming in from Team Falcons is just too wide. If Flap Teasy is in there, Ogwin is there to zone out the rest of the team, and it's so difficult for Severo to actually walk up for free.
Massive wins. Team Falcons taking that top lane inhibitor, and then a free Lord by Kyle Teasy. Once again, all is according to plan, to the ecosystem of the newly formed team out of MPL Philippines. It's hunting day once more, and they're circling their prey.
It's getting close. It's getting close to that killing blow here. ONIC Esports, once again, they have to put their bodies on the line. Their composition is just not that great at the high ground defense. Worst comes to worst, this is their very last inhibitor as well.
There's a feathered airstrike committed. Loot B down to 1/5 of his health, and this is a sad hours for Lutpi. There's no bushes to use in your base.
Nope,
You
there's
can't
none.
peel the same way.
There's none, and even an Oracle purchase coming in for Severo just to keep alive.
ONIC taking care of the Lord. Quick business. That base still standing. 3/5 up. Severo dropping that Zaman Force, kicking out Ogwin. Kyrie throwing out that Queller just enough, but never enough to take down Ogwin just yet. And all right, ONIC happy with the defense, successful. No bodies thrown out. We get to see another Lord.
But also, Flaptizi is able to create environments around him.
Yeah.
So, it's a bit of a pain.
Him and Ogwin, actually. You can't dash and dance on the Zaman Force even if you wanted to. So there's so much. And folks, that's exactly why Severo isn't really presenting much of a threat. Was a legit question. And now, they're struggling to even contest. Team Falcons are taking their time here, making sure that the long wave is managed. Keyboy and Kyrie take it to the flank.
And then we come back to Lupti, who's just like, free Thunderbelt stacks on me! Free Thunderbelt!
Anybody?
Anybody? Oh, nice and fresh, nice and hot. Flaptizi, you want one? Another one for the road?
All right, Ogwin clearing that bush. The conceal from Keyboy to reposition, as Kyrie can only really take care of the long lane. That's the only safe thing he can do.
Yeah, honestly, it's really difficult to play from ONIC Esports' position because it's like, yes, I want to be able to like sit by this Lord, but there's just no inhibitors.
But do they know that Kyrie went up to the orange again? No one sees Kyrie here. Not at this range. Okay, Kyle saw him.
Yeah, they spawned him out. They're going to reset. They can do this all day. They've basically got ONIC Esports in a bit of a chokehold here,
That's right.
You can't really do much. They understand that they've got waves working in their favor. It's just a matter of time.
All right, so they see that Sans is home. They see that Sans needed to defend, and there's a small window of opportunity for them to go in. The jump by Ogwin, forcing out that Purify from Severo. The airstrike already by few. Lutpi gonna get popped here. That wall gets up. Flaptizi gets one kill, and now Sans and Keyboy compromise. The flicker by Flaptizi goes in, takes a few hits, and the jump by Ogwin does have one. The answer, Raging Sandstorm. Free Lord for Team Falcons.
Ah, man, Lutpi, he's got to learn his lesson here. He doesn't necessarily have to pull the attention, especially once the Purify came out of Severo. I do think that the lack of experience is starting to show here. ONIC Esports, unfortunately, there's so little they can do, and I think this should be the push. I don't think they have enough stats to cut through this Lord fast even.
Yep, Lutpi has 20 seconds on the clock with a 4-man defense. Feather Airstrike coming in. Can they do it? The freeze here in the middle of the Zaman Force.
Oh!
Sans get popped. Few gets taken out by Kyrie. Look at the base. Look at the base. Down goes Sans. And Severo as well. And the base, the reverse sweep by Team Falcons, taking the series.
Woo! One sweat of a game here. 2-1. Well done, Falcons.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Team Falcons, they've got a big haul back to the roost today. It's the Sky Kings in a reverse sweep fashion. But honestly, gentlemen, longest game of Stream B so far, wouldn't have it any other way.
You know who else wouldn't have it any other way?
Please follow and subscribe my social media accounts for more videos and updates. Thank you so much.